The Young and the Restless spoilers. Alan is Aristotle. Tracy's world shattered. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. By Sean O'Brien on Martin, 2025. The Young and the Restless spoilers document that Alan Laurent, Christopher Cousins, was involved in an identity swap with his demented brother Martin Cousins in a dual role. Alan won, with Martin perishing in Paris, France. Want more of The Young and the Restless? Get updates on the latest news about The Young and the Restless straight to your inbox. We use your personal data for interest-based advertising, as outlined in our privacy notice. The ominous introduction of Aristotle Dumas, no actor known to be cast for this role, intentionally leaves many plot possibilities open. Assuming the spelling of the last name is correct based on unconfirmed speculation, Dumas has an interesting origin. It's a French surname. It could be a pure coincidence that the reclusive billionaire businessman has a French name, but soap writers often work with intention. So whether Alan survived or Martin did and has been posing as him, might Aristotle be the mask he's been hiding behind for years? Tracy Abbott is unlucky in love. Tracy Abbott, Beth Maitland, hasn't had an easy path through the soap years. Lauren Fenmore, Tracy Bregman, notoriously harassed her in daytime days gone by, believing that she was beneath her socially. Various trials and tribulations with suitors and husbands, including Danny Romalotti, Michael Damian, Brad Carlton, Don Diamond, and Steve Connolly, Greg Wrangler, played out. Her marriage to Brad created Tracy's only child, the late and beloved Colleen Carlton, Tammin Sursuk, who drowned. Alan was introduced through his friendship with Ashley Abbott, Eileen Davidson, while Davidson's character was seeking mental health treatment from him in Paris. That led to his eventual arrival in Genoa City, Wisconsin, and his quick fall into love with Tracy. It would be terrible for her if Alan didn't prove to be who he claimed to be. Alan Laurent's true purpose in Genoa City. This feel-good story has included the Clyde black cloud hanging over it because of the natural Martin speculation. Alan's unstable brother pretended to be him and confronted Alan in Paris. The brothers fought and fell out of a window onto the ground below. While they weren't high up, Alan is believed to have lived because he landed on top of his brother. But the entire sequence wasn't shown to the audience, and that felt purposeful. The above allowed real doubt to be injected into the fans' minds. Anyone would wonder if an identical twin impersonating his brother, and was considered nefarious, survived the fall. Martin could have survived and has pretended to be Alan ever since. Aristotle Dumas has no backstory. It's often interesting when a new character is introduced. How that's handled adds to the intrigue and gives viewers a hint of what's to come. In this instance, Aristotle is said to be a recluse who has never been seen. This person is believed to be a guy. Assuming that's true, Martin could be this person. However, if instability is a family trait, a different shocker means that Alan survived the fall and is also Aristotle. He could have lived a double life for years or posed as a doctor while growing his global conglomerate. Aristotle's missing backstory allows the writers to fill it in as they like. It also means that the audience can speculate, connecting Alan or Martin to him until this theory is proven wrong. This site is a leading source for everything linked to The Young and the Restless. Check back regularly for Y and R spoilers and news. In the world of The Young and the Restless, shocking twists and jaw-dropping revelations have always been the bread and butter of keeping viewers on the edge of their seats. However, the latest revelation to shake Genoa City to its core is one that none saw coming. The revelation that Alan is actually Aristotle and that Tracy Abbott's life is about to be turned upside down will not only alter the landscape of her world, but will forever change the direction of her family's story. For fans of the show, Tracy Abbott has been a symbol of strength, kindness, and intelligence. As one of the more grounded characters on the show, her relationships, particularly with her siblings, have always been at the heart of her story. So when this earth-shattering truth about Alan's true identity comes to light, Tracy's world is irreversibly shattered. Let's break down the events, theories, and deep emotional repercussions of this stunning reveal, as well as explore what might lie ahead for Tracy and the Abbott family. Tracy Abbott, a pillar of strength and stability. Before we delve into the turmoil that Tracy is about to face, it's important to understand just who she is within the fabric of the Young and has always been a beacon of calm and reason in a family filled with drama and scandal. As the daughter of John Abbott, Tracy has always carried herself with grace and intelligence, a trait passed down from her father. She's seen her fair share of heartbreak and personal loss, from her tumultuous relationship with her ex-husband to the emotional challenges of being the Abbott family's peacekeeper. But through it all, Tracy has managed to remain a source of unwavering support for her brothers, Jack, Billy, and Ashley. Her career as a writer and her deep connection with her family have always been what defined her. However, despite her position of stability in the family, Tracy has also had her share of blind spots, especially when it comes to matters of love. Throughout the years, Tracy has made some questionable choices in the men she's chosen to trust. While she's not naive, she's always been a romantic at heart. And this is exactly where the latest bombshell in her life lands. The man she's trusted, loved, and relied on, Alan, is not who he appears to be. The shocking reveal: Alan is Aristotle. The first inkling that something is amiss comes when Tracy notices that Alan, the man she's been seeing for months, is becoming more secretive and elusive. At first, Tracy chalks it up to his complicated past, thinking that he's simply dealing with personal matters that he hasn't fully opened up about. However, as time goes on, small inconsistencies in Alan's stories and behavior begin to raise suspicions. The tension starts building when Tracy finds a series of mysterious documents hidden in Alan's belongings. Documents that suggest he's not just Alan, but someone named Aristotle. The name Aristotle is one that carries weight, mystery, and history. Tracy, being the intelligent woman she is, decides to investigate further, and what she uncovers turns her world upside down. Alan, it turns out, is actually Aristotle, a name tied to a long-forgotten connection to Genoa City. Aristotle's true identity and history are linked to a powerful and influential family that Tracy never knew existed. The revelation not only shatters Tracy's perception of the man she's grown to love, but it also reveals a dark, complex web of lies and deceit that goes back years. So why would Alan have hidden his true identity from Tracy? And what does his past hold that is so important to the future of the Abbott family? The history of Aristotle, a connection to Genoa City's past. To truly understand the significance of this twist, we must delve into the mysterious past of Aristotle. Though his name may be unfamiliar to some, Aristotle's connections to the elite of Genoa City are deep, and they run far beyond mere acquaintanceships. Aristotle, as it turns out, is the illegitimate son of a powerful figure in Genoa City's history, someone with close ties to the Abbott family and the Newmans. This revelation shocks Tracy to the core. The Abbott family has always prided itself on its strong moral compass and legacy. The idea that one of their own might have had ties to such a murky past is incomprehensible. Aristotle's father, a high-profile businessman with a reputation for ruthless decisions, had been involved in several questionable dealings with the Abbotts decades ago. The story goes that Aristotle was the product of a secretive affair with a woman who worked in the Abbott family's company. When the affair was uncovered, it was swept under the rug until now. Aristotle, or Alan as we knew him, was forced to live under an assumed identity to protect himself and his family from the fallout of his father's scandal. This secret past has remained hidden for years, but now, with Alan's exposure as Aristotle, The entire Abbott family is about to be dragged into a web of deception and betrayal that could change everything. The emotional fallout. Tracy's shattered trust. For Tracy, the fallout from the revelation that Alan is Aristotle is nothing short of devastating. Tracy's ability to trust has always been at the core of her identity. She has built her relationships on honesty, loyalty, and a deep sense of integrity. The man she trusted, the man she had come to rely on, has been hiding a massive secret. Tracy feels betrayed, not just by Alan, but by her own judgment. As a writer, Tracy has always been able to weave intricate stories of love, loss, and heartache. But this feels different. This isn't just a fictional plotline, it's her life. Her emotional reaction to the betrayal will be visceral and raw, and fans will undoubtedly watch as she struggles to reconcile the man she loved with the truth about his past. Tracy will have to confront the reality of her relationship with Alan. How much of their connection was based on lies? Can she ever trust him again? These questions will weigh heavily on her as she grapples with the betrayal, and it will be fascinating to see how Tracy's character evolves as she processes the emotional trauma of this revelation. Tracy versus Alan, the battle of wits. As the story unfolds, the conflict between Tracy and Alan, or Aristotle, will become more complicated. On one hand, Alan may try to explain his actions, insisting that he kept his past hidden to protect her. He may argue that his feelings for Tracy were real, that he never intended to deceive her in such a way. But Tracy is no fool. She will demand answers, and those answers may not come easily. There's also the question of whether Alan truly feels remorse for the lies he's told, or if he's simply trying to manipulate Tracy into forgiving him. The battle between the two will be a war of wits and emotions, and it will challenge Tracy in ways she's never been challenged before. Her family will also be drawn into the drama. Jack, Ashley, and Billy will undoubtedly rally around their sister, and their opinions on how to handle the situation will vary. Some may want to protect Tracy from the pain of confronting Alan, while others may urge her to face him head-on. How Tracy handles her interactions with her family during this time will be crucial in the way the storyline unfolds. The Abbott family legacy at risk. Beyond the emotional fallout for Tracy, the revelation that Alan is Aristotle poses a much larger threat to the Abbott family legacy. The past connection between Aristotle's family and the Abbotts suggests that there are hidden financial and business dealings that could resurface as a result of this truth coming to light. The Abbott family has worked tirelessly to build their empire, both in business and in reputation. The threat of scandal looms large as the truth about Aristotle's heritage emerges, and it will be interesting to see how Jack, Billy, and Ashley respond to the fallout. Their primary concern will likely be protecting the family name and ensuring that this revelation doesn't destroy everything they've worked for. Could Aristotle be seeking revenge for past wrongs, or is he merely trying to find his place in a world that has rejected him? And more importantly, how will Tracy react to the knowledge that her love for Alan has been a lie based on a family history she never knew existed? Conclusion: a new chapter for Tracy and the Abbotts. As the Young and the Restless delves deeper into the fallout from the revelation that Alan is actually Aristotle, viewers can expect a roller coaster ride of emotions, drama, and shocking twists. Tracy's world has been irreversibly altered, and it will take everything she has to rebuild her trust and move forward. This storyline promises to test not only Tracy's strength, but the very foundation of the Abbott family. The coming months will see alliances tested, family bonds strained, and long-buried secrets brought to the surface. One thing is certain: The Young and the Restless has once again created a captivating storyline that will have fans talking for weeks to come. As Tracy navigates the rocky terrain of betrayal, family secrets, and shattered trust, the question remains: can she ever forgive Alan, or will this devastating truth be the end of their love story? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure: This revelation has changed everything.